I unfortunately got assaulted with this because the hat salesman retweeted it. The hat salesman retweeted it. Seattle state-funded nonprofit promotes bondage jack-off clubs. Rain City Jacks hosts regular private events for its members to share masturbation and mutual touch in an open group setting. My first time. I just had a fantastic time at Rain City Jacks. On the chance that other guys might have similar concerns about attending an RCJ event, I'll describe what I found there and why I'll be going again. Tens of thousands of dollars of taxpayer money were given to a Seattle foundation that supports bondage programming and jack-off clubs where members can share masturbation and mutual touch. Volunteers calling themselves Washington Doge revealed that Washington's arts commissions gave the funds to the Pan Eros Foundation, an organization that celebrates and cultivates consent and sexuality through the arts and education for all. The organization received $2,000 in the 2023 to 2025 biennium, according to the Evergreen State's Open Checkbook website. Tax forms reveal that the organization received $60,000 in government grants. Never imagined my eyes would be bleeding after researching a story about government waste, but credit at Wake Up Washington for exposing how taxpayer dollars funded a Seattle men's masturbation club called Rain City Jacks. Founder Paul Rosenberg, chat, don't do it, just dance, discusses his ethos on sex.
2024 is like the year of more butt play. Like I've always had issues and hang-ups with my own like anus and like butt play, but I'm just like, you know what? Like I'm an adult, I'm committed, I'm doing the work. I feel like this is probably like a good time to like segue into that. Do you like butt play masturbation, or are you penis focused?
Who starts a conversation like that? He's not allowed to have a mug. He's not the real mug man.
Well, I'm a side. I don't like to. I've done plenty of top and bottom. I have enjoyed them both, but I'm aware that I've just kind of evolved into a place where I don't really enjoy it nearly as much as a lot of other stuff. I love
evolved into a place.
Sucking and getting sucked by somebody who's really good.
Hold on a fucking second.
Stuff. I love to suck. Sucking and getting sucked by somebody who's really good at it and very.
I love sucking cock and getting my cock sucked by someone who's really good at it. I just love sucking cock. This is what our tax dollars are going towards. Well, not ours unless you live in Washington, in which case, please, it's not, you don't have to end yourself. There's hotlines that can help you. I'm sorry about your tax dollars, Washington State.
Present, and as into it as I am, that's awesome for me. And I love mutual masturbation. I love a lot of play around masturbation. That's kind of my jam. So I'd say my main squeeze is...
See, this is why shame needs to come back. Right, like, it's okay if you like mutual masturbation. It's okay if you like anal. But don't come on like a fucking show like this and just be like, yeah, this is what I like doing. This is how I like doing it. Like, we're gonna just air all of this out in the, like, keep that shit behind closed doors, man. Like, not because you're gay. I wouldn't want a straight guy saying this either. Like, okay, what? Stop it. Get some help.
Masturbation and mutual masturbation, being in the same room with, and group masturbation.
No.
That's just something I just focused on as a fantasy when I was in my 20s about masturbating with lots of guys when I found out jack-off clubs existed. And it wasn't until I actually got to a jack-off club and then started my own jack-off club that I found out that, oh my God, this is something that really satisfies me deeply.
You know, maybe the West needs Sharia law after all. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad if the Muslims took over.
So, I think butt play is great if you think butt play is great. And if that's what somebody wants to do, then that's awesome. And I don't think it is intrinsically good or bad. I think it's really good for people who experience it as really good. For me, I'm not satisfied by it. I can't come anymore when I'm f***ing somebody. I will do it to be good giving in game. You know, if I'm GGG, then I'm going to, and I'll enjoy my partner enjoying it, but I'm not going to get off. I'm doing it for them, not for me.
Muhammad, we need more caliphates. And ironically, this is the kind of thing that imams will show in mosques to prove that the West is the great Satan. You're not sure they're wrong. It's like, obviously this is a joke. I know the issues with Islam. I'm not actually advocating for that. It's weird that I would have to be explicit. And my jokes aren't funny if people take them seriously, chat. And then I have to explain them. I don't know what GG means. It was GGG, and I think it was like the getting giving game. I don't know what that means though. You don't get where they blip the bad words? Oh, because you need that monetization. It's why like when Ozehara makes clips, he has to censor me because I got a foul fucking mouth. So he's gonna find like interesting ways to censor me so YouTube doesn't slam on his door and cut his dick off. You know, it doesn't need to be West versus Islam. There's a third position. I am aware. I've been making the joke that, you know, the Muslims are going to come in and they're going to take over the country. And then China's really good at removing kebabs, so China's going to come in and remove the Muslims after they've already removed the gays. And then China, they might be plentiful, but they're not very efficient military-wise, so we can just take our country back at that point. I've been making that joke for like fucking almost a decade now. And every year, there seems to be things that make that less and less of a joke as time goes on. Saddam and Gamora are ready for their apology. I think it was good, giving, and gay. Yeah, it was like he explained what it was before he used the acronym, but it's still just like, what the fuck, man. One of the ongoing programs listed at the organization's calendar is Rain City Jacks, a traditional jack-off club. I don't know if they should use those words in succession with each other. According to the event listing, calling it an associated event, Rain City Jacks hosts regular private events for its members to share masturbation and mutual touch in an open group setting. Membership is available to adult men who desire and value what we have to offer. Respect the Jacks culture of mutual respect and consent, and adhere to the RCJ Code of Conduct. Membership is required for participation in RCJ events, and Rain City Jacks welcomes all adult men, including trans men, regardless of age, race, ability, physicality, sexual orientation, or other subjective external traits. Now, not for nothing, but if I was a gay man and I wanted to jerk off with other gay men, and then a woman with a vagina shows up, I'd probably feel kind of uncomfortable because, like, I don't like vagina. I don't want to see a vagina. And, like, even if they had the bottom surgery where they get their vagina sewn shut and they have, like, an artificial meat rod, like, placed there, that's not a real penis. I don't know, dude. Men invading women's spaces. This is like the opposite of that, man. Do you think they have ladies' night here? Do you think the Rain City Jacks will have ladies' night where like twinks drink free, but it's not alcohol, it's just semen? You think that's a thing here?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
There's too much gay even for gay people. What is their code of conduct? Oh, I can't fucking zoom in. Code of conduct, brief edition. Masturbation only. Nothing goes inside anybody's anything. Do masturbate self, show off, watch, touch others with consent. Don't oral sex, anal contact, docking, or anything without consent. Masturbation only, but then they say do touch others with consent. But if you start jacking someone else's cock with your hand, that's no longer masturbation, and that's a hand job, is it not? I'm a little confused on the terminology here. Number 5, everyone strips naked or to underwear, a jock or a t-shirt. This is like that fucking documentary we watched during my donathon, chat. We watched a documentary about a bear club in Connecticut, and like the way they greeted each other was like they would come into the clubhouse and they would strip naked and then they would shake each other's cocks like they were shaking hands. It was the weirdest fucking thing we've seen on stream, and it wasn't censored, so I had to play a really fun game of move around the censor bar. Number 6, come verbally with words and get consent before coming on others. I am grotesquely disgusted. 7, ask first, say, may I, before touching another member's penis. Number 8, maintain confidentiality. 9, never disclose anyone else's identity. 10, never attend when sick. 11, never bring alcohol or drugs and don't show up intoxicated. No poppers. 12, be clean, wash your hands, use mouthwash, do not wear fragrance. Wait, why can't you wear cologne? 13, chat quietly, don't distract others with loud, unsexy talking. I fucking hate when Philip comes to our mutual jack-off club meetings. And fucking Philip can't shut the fuck up. He's always talking about his stocks and how hard they make him, but like, stocks don't make me hard, man. Fucking Philip needs to learn to shut his mouth. I just want to jack off and come on other men in peace. This is just a sex club. And number 14, silicone wristbands are consent shorthand. Red means don't touch my dick. Green means you may touch my dick without asking first. I don't understand degeneracy, heavy quotation marks, culture. Because this is all, like, bizarre to me. Oh, like, I could understand being in a long-term relationship or being in a marriage with someone who has, like, implied consent to, like, touch you whenever or touch you when you're asleep, but, like, these are fucking strangers, man. Like, this, like, I cannot wrap my head around the, like, fucking, yeah, do this shit with people you know nothing about. Like, it's insane to me. I see something wrong there. I just fucking stay at home and jerk off like the rest of us? Yeah. I just stay home and masturbate, man. You don't gotta involve other people. What was the bald guy from Timcast or connected to Tim Pool, Jack something, that was trying to set himself up as a manosphere guru, but it turned out to be a big sex weirdo? I know who you're talking about. Jack Murphy. Thank you, chat. I was like, I know who he's talking about, but I can't remember the dude's name. Yeah, there was, like, pictures of him fucking jerking off all over the internet for a while. Jack the Alpha Cuck Murphy. This is just degenerate, so you understand why God turned those cities into salt. Holy shit. They wonder why they've all got AIDS. I don't think they wonder why. They just want people to stop talking about it. Another program listed is Queering Tantra presents pleasure and healing, genital massage, breath work, and tantric meditation for better, more connected sex. The listing stated that the class for this couples or moresomes workshop to learn tantric massage and meditation, somatic curiosity and breath work as avenues to discover yourself and your partners in a new and ever unfolding way. Use meditation, we cultivate practice with ourselves and explore focusing our attention where we would like it to go. Using touch, we connect ourselves to another to be curious and explore sensations and pleasure. Participants, straight and queer, will learn more about their anatomy, rewrite sexual, societal, and gendered scripts, learn genital massage for pleasure and healing, practicing on partners, connecting more deeply with partners, and meditation techniques. The upcoming events calendar, good lord. The Gender Expansive Workshop includes guided practice, live demonstration, and lab time. Using touch, curiosity, and breath, you will be taught multi-step tools for learning and noticing what sensations, wounding, and pleasure potential you store in your pelvic floor and genital tissue. In Shibari for snuggling, bondage can be sexy and kinky, but it can also be relaxing and cuddly. A class that covers a variety of web-style harnesses and tying methods and incorporates blankets and pillows or stuffies for bondage. Now, not for nothing, but if someone is going to take, like, the time and effort to do shibari on their partner, there better be fucking more than cuddling happening. Right? Like, if I pictured myself in a position to get tied up, and then all that happened was cuddling, and he goes, well, time to take the ropes off so we can get in bed, I'd be like, bro, if you take these ropes off before fucking me, you will not wake up alive. You will wake up dead. That's it, I'm converting to Islam, inshallah. You would do that as a joke? Just to mess with you. That's not a joke. That is absolutely not like a joke thing. That's like people like making the joke of like tying someone up and then like leaving the room to go watch the fucking sports ball game uninterrupted. But like that's how you burn that trust bridge fucking permanently, man. And tie up your wife and muzzle her to get some peace and quiet. Look, he made the joke I just talked about. These rules are intended to be broken. Absolutely not. You will fuck me or these ropes will be used in your death. Yeah. Yeah. That's not fun, man. The shibari is Japanese rope tying. Yes. Yes, I am aware. Washington Doge volunteers, inspired by President Donald Trump and ex-CEO Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency, have discovered over $1.5 billion in state government waste, as Washington faces a $12 to $16 billion budget deficit due to out-of-control spending. Wow, color me fucking shocked, man. What if you bring her in to watch the game with you and play with her while you watch? Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, then you did it for a purpose, you know? Then you did it for a reason. You're gonna get the explosion later. Edging is fine as long as the explosion eventually happens, you know? But if you edge forever and then you're just like, okay, now go to bed. It's just like, oh, you have a fucking death wish, you bitch. That's how you fucking manslaughter someone. Do not leave someone tied up unattended. A good way to find out the hard way you accidentally use a constrictor knot. Also that, potentially dangerous. I hate it here. The state used to be nice. A whole purpose of shibari is the building of anticipation. Yeah, building anticipation, wonderful, but building all of that anticipation to just like fucking cuck out at the end, that's a shitty thing to do. So no putting them in the floor alcove. Hold on, wait a minute. Nowhere is nice anymore. Your taxes were paying for the jack-off club, Elon, Jedek of Mars. Kirsche, that's called sexual torture. Hey, just don't abandon them. Yeah, don't abandon them.